for those people to be able to perfect all that they wanted to do. And now they've done it. So that is the pain. And that was why I was talking. Why would I be wasting my time talking about people who were in that house who should have been held as suspects to account for what happened, to give the account of what happened? Because ghosts did not go into the house to kill Mohbad, to buy Mohbad. Somebody did it. And people were there. So they won't talk. That's the normal thing. They will never talk. No criminal, no suspect. We want to see what has happened. We don't want to say that, oh, I did this. It is the law. It is the law enforcement, agencies that will compel them to do so. Do you understand? So the fact that Baba Mohbad and the legal team, he had the public to fund his own personal interest and all that, it was really painful. I won't lie to you. And that being said, I've always said that those who how will I put it now? Those who how will I put it now? Those who conceal evidence, or trying to conceal evidence, or trying to cover up in this act, or trying to cover the people that actually buy Mohbad, that they will definitely go down for obstruction of justice. But I've always said that my prayer and what I really want is for, if it is Wunmi, if the police can do the needful, do thorough investigation, extensive, diligent investigation. If they can, if the findings is that Wunmi and those people in that house, Adura and the rest of them, they are responsible, or they know something about, I pray for them to get capital punishment. If you understand what capital punishment means, that is death sentence. Jige. So that is what I want for those people.
Okay.
Because they denied Mohbad the opportunity to live. That guy, he must have begged for his life, for his dear life. He never wanted to die. We can see from all his efforts, crying out to the public, crying out. So the same way he must have begged. Why? I cannot imagine the last moment he was breathing his last breath. He begged. But he didn't give him that opportunity. They could have just beaten him, broke his leg or something, but still allow him to live. But he didn't do that. So because of that reason, what I want for them is for them to be denied the opportunity to live. Let me mute.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Do you think all the old evidence online can lead us to justice for that? Do you think that?
Very wicked lady. Can you say it again? You were not loud.
You think all the old evidence online can lead us to justice for Mohbad? All the old evidence, like the news voice note, the bad voice note, Baba statements, everything in the CCC, can it lead us to justice for Mohbad?
Okay, if all those things can lead us to get justice for Mohbad, right? Is that what you're saying? Aduke? Okay, yeah. Advocacy, naturally, all of those things, and if police, I'm still convinced till date, and that is why, if I go to any platform, be it ITGA or whatever, when I'm talking about some things, and when Team Women, they're happy, and the moment I'm trying to talk about, to tell them, to say it as it is, that Mohbad died in that house. Mohbad died in that, whatever happened to him happened in the house. They go crazy because they don't want to hear it. Even though I've not even mentioned that because, it's actually wrong for anyone to just say, we'll make you Mohbad, because that alone, the person can take it up, because no court has pronounced that. As a matter of fact, investigation has not done so. That is the painful thing. Because naturally, those people are supposed to be suspects, because they were there, right there. So now, okay, with what you have said, you see now, all of those things they may not be sufficient enough, to actually prove that those people, because you see, as it is now, the thing is this: the people, how will I say this now? I'm trying to say the best way I
How
can say
about
this.
the law saying I am the one that
Yeah,
injects in and that is what led to the crime? Why are we not believing that? The nurse said I am the one that injected and he reacted and
yeah,
he
yeah,
signed. Why are we still dragging
yeah.
it? What can we
Aduke,
use to change that narrative of the nurse
Aduke,
testifying to that?
Aduke. Do you know what? Do you know what? You see, all of these things that that are now coming up, they're not saying I'm the one. They say that it's because police who were supposed to do the right thing didn't do it. Okay, they didn't do it. Okay, look, I am still of strong belief that if police had carried out any investigation at all in this Mohbad case, Mohbad would have gotten justice. The people in the house, all of those people that are involved in this thing, that knew about the crime of Mohbad, they would have been convicted. They would have gotten whatever they deserve. But because they didn't do it, they didn't do anything. If they did it, even after the exhumation, I'm telling you, they would have known what happened to Mohbad, because what happened to Mohbad under his own roof in the house. And all of the people in that house, including the wife Wumi, they know something about what happened to Mohbad. Whether they were the one that did it to him, or it was some kind of other people that were contracted, that we don't know. But one thing we know for sure, which nobody, no right, no, there is no investigator on in any part of the world as it stands today that will not say the same thing, that those people in the house, they know something, but they are not saying what it is that happened to that guy. They have decided to cover it up, and because nobody is doing the needful, doing investigation, and that is why they seem to be having the fact that they are free people now. They're free people now, as it stands. That alone hurts me, because there is nothing anybody can say to me that the people in that house, they do not know what happened. They do not know what happened to Mohbad. It's a lie. They know it. Aduke, is that okay? Is that right?
Jack, I'm bringing spicy gist up for you.
Um,
So
you
engage
are
spicy
right.
gist.
You are right. But what me I'm saying is that we public, we are somehow like, if the nurse come out and say I am the one that inject him and he reacted, we public still want the police to be like, okay, who invite the nurse? It is pending, not even Wunmi. Abi, that is what the police concluded about. So if we public are not accepting that, how are we going to defend that, or to say no, that is not the point? We are not doing anything other than talking. And I believe there is another video evidence out there, but we are not looking for it. We are not searching over that. Then we have to take whatsoever they bring to our table.
Oh, this spicy gist. I want make she come up so that Jack will help me school am well. Kò fẹ́ gbọ́rọ̀ ọmọ
She dey
aláìní.
here now. She dey here already. She dey
Her
here already.
network they
Can I say
do.
something?
Go on,
Okay.
I say while it's go on. Go.
Yeah, yeah. You see, the thing is this, ba? If had it been, let's say now, if the police are at the end of the day, nothing different is done, and the police are going ahead. I mean, the court, be whatever, the judgment is going ahead on um persecuting the nurse. Okay, see that is the end. Like no nothing else. They're going to stick to that. If the punishment that the nurse is going to get is going to be like maybe life imprisonment or 20 years, 30 years, or even death by hanging or whatever, if that's what the nurse is going to get, I will be fine with it. But to me, I feel that she's probably going to get like 2 years. Hold on. She's probably going to get a fine. It's just the whole somebody not actually being punished for the wrongdoing, what was done to Mohbad. That's just my worry.
Hey, while
Do you
it's since when you
understand?
get
That's just my
community
worry.
service, Realistic, she's going to get community service. You know why?
Yeah.
They have not been able to prove that it was injection she gave Mohbad that by Mohbad.
Exactly.
So she's only going to get community service at the most.
Exactly, but yeah, we can't preempt it, but it is looking like it because when you see two autopsies, toxicology was done, nothing was found. So I don't know if she's just going to get a lesser sentence. I mean, we're in Nigeria, this is it. Nothing like, okay, oh, she intentionally did it. Like, no, nothing to say, oh, she was actually sent by somebody to do it, or she had some connection.
Realistic. Even
Yeah.
if they can't prove that she did intentionally, let's say it was out of mistake, the injection pied Mohbad. That's a different thing. Right now, they cannot point out that it was injection that pied Mohbad. So
Exactly.
there is no. The only thing they're going to charge her for is treating somebody without should I say without a proper doctor. She only went to treat someone and that person pied, but they can't say what you gave this guy that pied this guy. So it's all on both sides. It's win-win.
It's
Yes,
win-win. It's
it's on
win-win.
both sides.
And
Win-win.
is it win-win for us?
No, no, it's not. It's not. But we on this side, right? We are watching. And that's why I wanted Spicy Gist to come up because Spicy Gist believe Tanshiti.
Right now, me, I'm here for Lagata. No.
We are not talking about Lagata. You shut up.
No,
Listen,
spicy
because
juice, I
the
will not allow
Lagata
that.
also
You are
you
supposed
go
to face
join.
Jack. You're supposed to engage Jack now. Sure,
Yes.
so
No,
now team
I
now good
only
well
have
well.
one question about the recording. He said it on Papariano's platform yesterday that he wasn't the one that recorded Baba. So it's another news for me.
Sọ̀rọ̀ pa yẹn. Ẹ lọ máa jẹ ní platform yẹn, ẹ lọ máa jẹ recording platform mi. Àbí kí n
Because
play
àwọn fans ẹ̀ wà ń bí báyìí bóyá
ṣé
wọ́n
kí
lè
n play
answer fún.
orin ṣé kí n play orin ta record fún bàbá fún ẹ orin tí bàbá yẹn ṣe kọ.
Ó yá jẹ́ àgbọ̀n náà. Bàbá ní sẹ́, ó yá
Bẹ́ẹ̀
fún
bẹ́ẹ̀
àjẹ.
play
Fún àjẹ.
orin tí bàbá yẹn ṣe kọ. Ibi tó ti sẹ́ pé ẹ̀yà engineer ti fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ̀yà engineer ti
Like, follow. Page will let it.
Why are we getting diverted? Like we're here brainstorming. What's all this thing that is coming up? Like what is Lagata issue?
we won't let Spicy G's divert us. That's true. Spicy.
The sniper.
You yeah, go on Jack.
Engage Jack. Jack is here for you. Spicy, this opportunity for you to engage Jack.
No, we did.
Engage
Jack, what did Jack want to tell me now?
The sniper.
No, Jack wants to cut Baba head. Let him cut it.
The sniper. You see the
Go on,
reason
Jack.
why that nurse story will never had up, and that nurse story was made up. To be honest, and you see because it was made up, that's the reason why it will never had up, because that is not what happened. You see, look, even if you look at the so-called preliminary investigation that the police said they carried out, you will see that the way you are seeing flaws there is the same way you're seeing flaws in this nurse story. Look, let me tell you something, the sniper, and that has always been my position. If something happened, especially homicide or death, there should never be different accounts. There should never be different narratives. There should never be different stories coming up from the people who were there, who witnessed, primary witness. Do you get? So the moment that happens, then that means someone is trying to cover something. So the question is, what are you trying to cover up? When it happened, there was different stories, different accounts of what happened, and all of these accounts, they were targeted, they were aimed at swaying the public's attention from the real thing. If you look at all of them, none of them was saying that what happened to Mohbad happened in the house. None of them was saying that anything happened in the house initially. It was a later time that they now had to come up with another story and now say, oh, he was in the house when they got to the house, blah blah blah. That the nurse was invited and then the nurse gave injection and then Mohbad died. So when you look at that, you will see. You said something happened to somebody. Something happened to him at Ikorodu. And then what happened to him, according to the police, he bled profusely. When you say somebody bled profusely is not a word that you can just use. If you don't know that word, you can't use it. You don't understand, you can't use it. It's not like a word like a strong. You say, oh, he bled strongly. Or, if you say profusely, that means you know what you're saying.
So, Jack,
So
can
now,
I say that the person that reported the case to the police must have used profuse bleeding? Let's say it was Wumi that was narrating what happened to Mohbad. Because the police did not see Mohbad alive. They didn't even see Mohbad bleeding. You get what I mean? So
yeah,
I will
yeah,
go with Wumi or one of those people in the house narrated and gave that word profuse bleeding. In my own
yeah,
opinion.
yeah, yeah.
But
That
profuse building does not hold any water. It does not, because the police are not looking about what
uh,
happened that makes him bled profusely. They are not looking towards that. It does not hold water. No.
Aduke, the sniper. Do you know why I feel? What you said is possible, but you know why I feel, the sniper. What I feel is this. Look, Nigerian police, as we think, as corrupt as people may think they are. Look, these people are not stupid. If you come to them, if you tell them a story, if they ask you what happened and you say the person bled profusely, they're gonna ask, where did they bleed profusely? And then the person will say, oh, at the show or at home. Oh, at the show. Okay, he bled profusely. What happened? Did you guys make any attempt to take him to the hospital? That's the next question. Where did you take him to?
And they are not investigating that, and that is the problem.
That's
Because
where I'm
the
coming. That's where I'm
police
coming.
need
Okay.
to find what caused
What happened? Can you
Yeah,
hear me? Can you hear me? I just see everyone disappeared.
this problem.
Everyone
You know what?
disappeared.
It's your network. We
well,
are
yeah,
here. We
well,
are here.
yeah. I
Now. No
switched
Okay,
problem.
phone.
okay,
I
okay.
switched
I
phone.
can still see you. I can see you
Jack,
now.
I'm listening. Jack, I heard you.
I can see you
I
now.
heard you
I can see you
100%.
guys
I
now.
heard you 100%.
Sniper, do you know what
Jack,
what happened? Do you know what I feel
Jack, I
happened?
heard you. I heard
Okay,
you
you can
loud
hear
and
me.
clear.
Okay, good. Good. The sniper, what I think happened. This is what happened. And I've always known this ever since this case occurred. You see, what happened is this. Look, when that thing happened, police, somebody who is I don't know, when that incident happened, probably they call someone, they call maybe a godfather or whatever, and the person being someone very very influential, then they made arrangements. You see that thing that police said, it wasn't that somebody gave them that account, because they're not stupid. If somebody had told them that they're going to ask there will be a leading question. There will be question. The same way conversations lead to conversations, questions will lead to questions when you are interrogating somebody, or when somebody is giving a police officer a report of what happened. There will be leading question to whatever you say. So now what happened is this. I can bet anybody that police were the ones who came up with this whole thing. They sketched the
Jack,
whole story.
not the police, not
No,
the
no, no, no,
police.
Aduke, wait, Aduke, you know why I said that? You know why I
You're
said that?
wrong.
Wait. Why I said that is
No.
this. Look. Why I said that is this. Let me explain myself. There was profusion. There was profuse bleeding. Okay, don't get me wrong. But the thing is this: somebody was trying hard to hide where the profuse bleeding took place. And
Let
why
me
are
tell
they
you
trying
where
to
the
hide it?
confuse
They
comes
don't want to
from.
see it
Let me
took place
tell
in the
you.
house. They are
So
trying
Jack,
to say that it took place outside.
Jack, you know, and that is why I am angry at Baba. Because Baba said the story they told Baba is one over gangland by bandit over Omologo, and he got injured, and they called the nurse. Okay, fine. There is now this statement of the driver. Did the driver said it that there is a blood? Did the driver mention blood? Like, did he wash any blood from the car? Where does that profusely come from? According to the driver said Mohbad and Wunmi, they had a big argument in the car to the extent that she locked Mohbad clothes. What if the injured came out from that agreement. The problem, what if the police are saying the nurse was the one that come to inject Mohbad, fine. What happened that make the nurse come? According to Wunmi said they fight with Brandon. She's not even there. She did not witness it. The driver said Wunmi and Mohbad had agreement in the car. That's not even Prime Boy at all. Okay, between Prime Boy and Wunmi, how come there is blood? Let them tell us where is the blood. And when the police exonerates Prime Boy, I was so shocked. And I think those times I get anger and I was after Prime Boy then. But people are not saying it. We
Aduke,
need to find out where the injured where exactly
Aduke,
that
Aduke,
person might be led. Okay.
Aduke,
Me, I don't believe anybody
Aduke, right. You know what? The question is this. Aduke, the question is this. What happened to the railings in the house? Let me tell you something. You see, I asked Gurexi. There was only one day I was able to catch him on the platform, and then I asked him that question. I said to him, would Baba Mohbad tell us that he climbed that staircase that day and he never noticed a change? He never noticed that those railings were broken.
Baba, we told Baba not to answer me, and nobody channeled their energy on that news.
You,
Nobody. And
you
none
see,
of them in between all of them in that house. None
they
of
don't
them.
want to talk about
Nation
it.
talked about the rallies,
They don't want to
even
talk
on
about it.
TikTok, on the
They don't
on
want to
the
talk
on
about
the
it.
black app. We are not
They don't
talking
want to talk
about
about it.
the day I asked Baba Mohbad the test. No, you are told him not to answer that question. That should wait till they go to court.
That's it. That's it. They don't want to talk about the railings. Let me tell you, the day we were able to prove that the railings, as at the night Mohbad was going for that show was intact. The railings, they were intact, and just after the death, the railings were the way they were. They were broken. So you see, let me tell you something. Mohbad bled in the house.
But Jack,
He
Jack,
bled. He
Jack,
bled
but it was
profusely.
Karima that told you guys that told us about the railings. Nobody
No,
knew
no, no, no,
about that
no.
railings.
Karimo didn't tell me about the rallies.
How do you
Remember,
find
before
out about the
Karimo
railings?
started talking, Richie can bear me witness. Richie was there on Thunder Fire's platform. We were the one.
It was
Was
me
the
and you,
one.
Jack. It was both of us, Jack. I
You were
showed the
there too.
video.
Okay, good. I didn't even know you were there. Good. You see. So
So
that was the day we
when
discovered
did
the
you guys? So
rally.
when did you guys find out about the? How do I put it? How
Wait,
did
so
you know about
basically,
the
Spicy
railings?
G, this is what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I played the video. Jack was on that platform. I played the video and I pointed to the railings and we zoomed in. So that was where we all was on the platform. This girl did not tell us anything.
Was
We
it when
started
was
it
it? So the
and
video.
Karimo
So the
jumped
excitement. So
on it.
the video was the when after Mobile died. That's the
Yeah, you
video.
know that video that had people were debating about
See,
Wumi wearing a pink
Yamobad,
hat.
Yamobad.
No, when Wumi was wearing a pink hat, when they said Wumi was wearing a pink
Ibẹ̀yẹn ni
hat.
Yamobad wà ń bẹ̀ báyìí.
Yes, was that
Yeah,
video.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
was that
okay,
video.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Karima cannot know what happened to Railings now. What if the Railings don't
And
spend before
what we
Karima
did
already
is
reveal
actually
their
look at the time when Mohbad was playing with his son in the living room. We saw the railings that the railing was okay,
Exactly, Richie,
was perfectly
exactly.
okay. And then we now compare
And
to
Karimo
afterwards.
said
Richie, Richie,
the railings
Richie. If
wounded
you
her
remember,
son. Okay.
If you remember, Richie, sorry, Spicy. If you remember, there was a team Wumi. This girl what's she called now? Flora.
Flora, Flora,
God
Flora,
bless
Flora,
you. God bless
Flora.
you. She was there. She was actually the person.
to know more about the Railings, go to what is this guy Snapchat?
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
She was the one.
Ayan
She was the
Snapchat.
one.
You
Yeah.
will see
It was
every
Flora.
things about
Flora was the one
Ayan
that
there.
directed us to Ayan's Snapchat to go and check the stories. And then we quickly went there. We saw the video as at the night where Mohbad was before he went to that where for that show, and then we now compared the state of the railings with the state of the railings after the death of Mohbad, where Mohbad and some people came to visit to pay condolences, and this lady was even convinced to the point because she was arguing with us. But at the end of the day, when we put the two together and we checked everything, she herself was convinced and she said the police need to do investigation to know indeed what
Yeah,
happened to the
yeah.
railings.
See, I am not supporting Karima, but I will cut her slack about the Railings. If the railings might have broken and happened that night? Was Karimo in that house? She only points to that release and nobody is investigating it. So I'm going to put Karimo in slap. She might not
Wait,
know
very
what
wicked
happened to
lady.
me. She
Very
might not
wicked
know what
lady.
happened to that release.
What
That
you
it has
don't
been
know?
broken because she got to that house. Wait, only if Karimo is in that house that night, then she will
No,
know something.
very
Tí
wicked
release
lady.
bá ti bàjẹ́ kí Karimo tó wá visit her. Báwo ló
Wait
ṣe fẹ́
first.
mọ̀ nǹkan
You're
tó
not you're
Hold
not
on. You're
getting
not
the
getting
point.
it. Very
No,
wicked
you're
lady.
not getting it at
Wait.
all.
Now, wait. This is what happened, Richie. This is what happened. Karimo in I think she was trying to exonerate herself so bad. There was a time she said, "Really, Shomo no leshi," right? She said, "Really, Shomo no leshi," but then Karimo came into Nigeria after Mohbad had died, and the reason why we wanted to ask Karimo was because at some point Karimo lived in Mohbad's house when she was in Nigeria.
The sniper,
Ma,
that means they really are broken even before they got to the house. So how
yes,
can she
now.
explain what happened to the lady? So we know my explain. Ó kàn direct wa ní which is true. She direct us pé ṣe ọmọ òun náà lè ṣe.
Wait,
Okay.
but now, very wicked lady, why did they stop Baba Mohbad when he wanted to answer that question on his live
We should
stream?
put the blame on Baba and those people and Mama and
Wait,
Nigeria that
wait,
Baba
and
is
Spicy
talking
G's
about
wait.
the
I want Spicy G's to go and ask them because she's I think she's got a big mouth now on that in that angle. Why Baba went to that house that night, that day that Mohbad died?
What happened to your own mouth?
Oh, you can't share. Ṣé máa gbá wa
No,
sókè ni? Ṣé máa gbá wa
what's wrong
sókè
with
ni?
your mouth?
Wọ́n ò lè gbé wa sókè náà. Ó mọ̀ pé anti-justice làwa.
and they do not understand or they do not understand or they don't
Kí ló
understand
wá
the
ṣẹnu
share we
yín? Kí ló
have.
ṣẹnu yín? Ẹ gba
We
pé
have
ẹ lọ
some
corona,
Adawa
ẹ lọ
Wọ́n ò
corona
ní dá wa
inquest.
lóhùn
Lọ
Spicy.
corona,
Sniper,
ó yẹ
Má
ẹ
forget
lọ
sọ
about
di
corona.
rough, má
Okay,
sọ di
wọn ò
rough.
dá
let's
yín lò, ó
blame
yẹ
it
ẹ lọ
on them.
corona inquest. Ẹ lọ
The
corona
sniper, we
inquest, ẹ lọ
don't have to
complain
have.
fún
She
wọn bẹ́ẹ̀.
should blame it on them. They know
Sniper
what
ṣe bó o máa ń lọ
it is.
corona inquest
Yes,
lọ
I
bẹ̀ kó lọ bí wọ́n bẹ̀ náà.
Wait, Spicy, má sọ di rough, má sọ di rough. Wait, calm down, calm down.
Rob mo sẹ no but ṣé ó wrong tí n bá sọ pé ẹ lọ corona inquest kẹ lọ bí wọn. Ṣebí
But
public ló ní corona inquest, ẹ̀yin public lẹ
but
ní.
Baba is not speaking in the inquest anymore now. How can we ask Baba?
That's why mo sọ pé ẹ̀yin public lẹ ní corona inquest, gbogbo wa la ní ẹ
But
lọ
but
represent
but
wa
it
ń
is
bẹ̀.
good that you can be useful at once for once
No,
now. You're
I'm
here.
not in Nigeria. The sniper ló máa ń lọ Nigeria. A lè fún lówó kára tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì kó lọ bá wa bí
We're
wọ́n ṣe
asking
lọ.
you to go and talk on your platform.
No,
moving
no,
forward,
it's not.
Mr. Richie,
Is it
moving
on my
forward.
platform that Mohbad died? My Mohbad did not die on my platform now.
Moving forward, you see,
Mohbad
it's
died in his house.
what if they come up and that release was the one that injured Mohbad and they invite the are we going to arrest the release? I'll be real today. What about that? He said, what if they come up with that story? What are we going to do? Are we going to go and arrest them? What are we going to do? Then case closed.
Sniper tó bá fẹ́ jẹ́ ká tètè rí result release yìí, corona inquest ò ní pẹ́ open. Jọ ẹnìkan ní láti nawọ́ sókè ní court láti béèrè. Ṣé ti gbọ́?
Ọwọ́ ta láti máa béèrè, ọwọ́ ta láti máa béèrè.
The sniper
No, ẹni tó bá ń
jump
rojú, ẹni
it.
tó wà nínú ilé tán bá pè wá, ẹni tó wà nínú ilé tán bá pè wá ẹbí náà. Ṣé bọ́n sì máa gbé ẹni tó wà nínú ilé wá náà? So ẹni tó wà nínú ilé 24 hours kí Mohbad tó
So
kò ní
wait, ta ló rí pé wait Spicy G's torí ó ní torí
The
pé you're a
sniper.
late comer.
The sniper. The sniper.
Very
Kí ló
wicked,
sọ?
wait first. Very wicked, please wait first. Late comer ni Spicy G's. So you think that the next inquest they are bringing some people to the inquest
I
to come
don't
and
know.
speak
I did not.
anymore?
I said that any tán bá ti gbé wá.
They are
tán bá
not
ti gbé
bringing
wá, tán wà
anybody
nínú-
anymore. They're not
How
bringing.
do you
not,
know that? Ṣó ti ó ka
Let
paper
me
ni
tell you. Okay, you want me to play
tó ń bọ̀
Guresi for
ni.
you? Do you
Ṣé o
want me
mọ̀
to play
pé driver ń bọ̀? Ṣé o mọ̀ pé
Wait,
do you know
wait.
driver is coming? Ṣé o
Wait,
mọ̀ pé
wait.
driver ń bọ̀?
Oh, I knew the driver was coming.
You are a liar. You are a liar.
Calm down,
Nobody
calm down,
knows.
calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Listen, remember I told you that at the inquest in June, if you're not paying attention, the woman told that man that the only people that will come to the inquest are those that have never been. And they mentioned the names of people to hear from. So you guys, when they come and give you information, they don't give you full information. All right, they mentioned the names of people
Who
coming.
told you they are giving me information? How do you
Yeah,
know
but that is what I'm saying. You're not
How do you know
getting
I'm getting the information?
because I know Lagata.
Why you
I said
assuming?
Gurexi come to relate to you people. So it only gives you half of the story.
That means ọ̀dọ̀ wa náà ló ti ń tẹ́tí gbọ́ information.
No, that's
now.
not true. That's not true. Anyway,
So
just listen.
how do you know it's
Okay,
Gurexi?
just listen to this. Gurexi was on the platform.
The sniper man.
Wait first now. Gurexi was on the platform, right? Gurexi said, I asked Gurexi, the two boys to announce Mohbad dead. Shomawasi inquest. Gurexi said there is no point coming to the inquest. Nítorí pé the same thing tóun mi sọ náà ni wọ́n máa sọ. So Gurexi has already told us that those people are not coming because wọ́n ti gbà pé the same thing wọ́n máa sọ. Do you want me to play Gurexi ọ̀rọ̀ Gurexi fún ẹ?
Play now.
Kí má play.
O play now. Kí ló tó fẹ́ play now? Èmi ò gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, so mo fẹ́ gbọ́ náà.
Will you get any response?
The sniper ṣé wọ́n ń control platform ẹ̀ ń sìn ní ṣebí adájọ́ ń sọ wọ́n ń control àwọn náà ní báyìí.
Wàhálà ẹ̀ pọ̀. Majority carries the vote. Majority carries the vote. Majority carries the vote. If they want me to play it, I'll play it.
Play irọ́ yín. Ẹ̀rù irọ́ yín bá yín.
Oh, this is what I don't like. I mean, man called you. Hold on, I'll play it for you. I'll play it for you.
Àyè wà now. Ṣá máa end the life yìí.
Hold on.
Aduke, I want to invite you. Come here. You go come.
Hold on. Let me find that platform.
Aduke, I talk to you now. Should I invite you? Should I invite you?
Because you are saying you are the family, you just for family.
Where are you? Where are you? I'm trying to look for you to hold on. I know you've heard it, you're just lying. Where are you? Where are you? Spicy, if I play it, to Bawa Sorrow, see, I'll be upset. Because you're going to. Yes, no, that's what I'm saying. 1 second, I'm trying to look for it. Is it this one? Let me see. Is it this one?
As long as the corona has been able to establish, or it could have only one person that narrated everything that they are.
I want to be sure it's this one.
True cause of. And the pathologists have come, and everybody that appeared in that court agreed that Mohbad didn't die in natural. So
yeah, Mr. Goresi, I think you got my question wrong. I'm saying those two boys that were in the car that announced Mohbad. Oh yeah, those are they West and that guy. Why have they not been called? Why have they not been called to the inquest? And why is it that they are just like ghosts in this whole case?
Hello, sir. The trial has not started. They are not ghosts in this case. And let me tell you this. Even guys,
hold on.
First, Ketokoto continue. Kí ló sọ fún yín sí? Ó sọ fún yín pé they are not ghosts in this case. Pé case go tí bẹ̀rẹ̀. So, ṣé kò tí answer question yín bẹ̀ yẹn?
So calm down. You were talking about this rule that what you alleging, so let me talk. You are talking about people coming to the inquest, and this man is saying there is no point these boys come to the inquest because the same thing.
You not say there is no point. Can you play it back?
Oh, yeah.
I did not statement there is no point. Go back again.
Don't interject. Just 30 dada. Don't interject. Oh yeah. Then to be
it is another case. As long as the corona has been able to establish, or it could have only one person that narrated everything that they are going to grab that, okay, we have known the true cause of. And the pathologists have come, and everybody that appeared in that court agreed that Mohbad didn't die in natural. So
yeah, Mr. Goresi, I think you got my question wrong. I'm saying those two boys that were in the car that announced Mohbad. Oh yeah, those are they West and that guy. Why have they not been called? Why have they not been called to the inquest? And why is it that they are just like ghosts in this whole case?
Hello, sir. The trial has not started. They are not ghosts in this case. And let me tell you,
the trial has not started. That's what he said.
Listen.
They wouldn't have said anything different from what CY said, Adura said.
Mr. Grace, there will not be a trial court because the trial court is already in motion. This is what I'm trying to say. There won't be two trials for a single case. The trial is already in motion. And
Oga,
you just told us that
Oga,
you've written to
Told
the
you
court.
that.
Oga, let
Written
me
to
tell
Told you
you,
that.
let me
to
tell
ask
you,
the people. Please
the
let me
trial
land,
that you
Oh
please.
are,
my
Let me
hold
God.
land.
on, hold
I
on.
Let me
think
land.
you
Let me
guys,
land. Let me land. Let
insider,
me
you
land.
just
Let me
made insider
king of
hold
the
on me.
king of the south.
You
Please, please,
made
please,
him to
please.
escape my question. He has
I
not
have a line
answered
of
that
thought.
question.
Please, I have a line of thought. Please. Now, let me tell you, the trial is already ongoing, and you've just told us that you've filed and they've called the attorney general that there's a loophole in the people that they've already charged to court. I will tell you for a fact, most courts are reluctant to interfere. Pay attention to what I'm telling you. No court or most
The
courts
sniper ṣe
are
bí àti débẹ̀.
reluctant to interfere.
Oh yeah, talk. Oh yeah, go on, go on. Yeah,
Kí ló
talk.
sọ níbẹ̀ ní bígínì tó pé ìgbà
So
tí
basically,
bọ̀bọ̀
Gureti
ẹ
said,
jẹ́ kí n explain no
okay, yeah,
let
go
me
on,
explain
go
my
on.
own part kéwìí tó explain nígbà tí bọ̀bọ̀ west yẹn ń bi wípé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwọn driver tó wà ní owó wá sọ pé the trial has not even started so why you now saying pé bó ṣe máa gbé wọn wá trial ò
The
tí bẹ̀rẹ̀.
sniper, that statement that you are talking about, Oduapapa, Owole Buresi saw that statement that there is no point in bringing them to Corona inquest. In Kokono Nishima.
Wait,
It was
even
on
here,
a
even here,
platform.
hold on, even here, he said that those boys would say the same thing if they go to the inquest. They will be needed in
ẹ náà
trials.
ṣe
I
ọmọ
was
bíi tí
saying,
ọmọ mi ní trial tó ń sọ ni kì í ṣe
ṣé wọn ló máa
inquest tó
kọ́
ń bá
mi ní
yín
mí
sọ
ní
as
trial
driver.
kọ́, ó yá sọ mí ní trial fún mi, ó yá sọ.
kì í ṣe kò sọ pé ṣebí fact finding ni kí lẹ̀ ń ṣe ní corona inquest gan báyẹn ṣebí fact finding ni corona inquest kò ní wọn lójú tèmi wọn ò ní
Eh,
ìwúlò kí ló fẹ́ wá ṣe ń bẹ̀ yẹn ṣebí
So kí
wọ́n bá
wá
ti
ni, ó
parí
yá,
case time
hold on. So kí wá ni Darosha lọ ṣe ń bẹ̀?
kí wá ní dàrúṣà náà
Ní
tó lọ ṣe ń
inquest,
bẹ̀
ní inquest.
ta ló fọwọ́ kọ òkú
So why tí
ta ló
hold
ẹ̀
on,
ń bá
so
àmọ́ òkú
okay, hold on, kí ló
even
kọ
though
DJ Bami? Ó yá,
ní
DJ Bami
tán
kọ́,
bá
kí ni
gbé
DJ
wọn lọ
Bami lọ
high
ṣe ń
court
bẹ̀?
gbogbo àwọn
Wait, why did DJ Bami go there?
because Mohbad is dead all of them will come I swear to God if they will all come.
Wait, I don't understand.
mi ò gbọ́ kí ló sọ.
Spicy Juice, are you ṣé ò ń gbọ́ mi? Are you there?
mo ń gbọ́ ẹ ń sìn mo ń gbọ́ ẹ ń
Now,
sìn.
for you to go
Yeah,
to
yeah, I can
trials,
hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you.
for you to go appear in court, right? Ó máa fi ẹ̀sùn kàn ẹ́, àbí? So ẹ̀sùn wo ló ti fi kàn?
No, kì í ṣe dandan ni kán fẹ̀sùn kàn yàn kán tó gbé
So
lọ trial.
wàá kọ́ pé Spicy Juice máa bọ̀ ń kọ́ọ̀tì, ó ní
Ẹ
kéèsì
tọrọ
answer.
tí bí tán bá ti dé high court ọ̀rọ̀ máa mọ́rọ̀ wọn náà máa pè wọ́n wá ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu wọn náà
So
máa fi máa pera wọn wá
wait,
ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu wọn náà máa fi pè wọ́n wá.
Oh yeah, wait. So hold on. Now let me put it out to you now. So we know two people are going to court, right? We know the nurse and DJ Bami. Sorry, Spending will be in court.
Spending.
So tell me how the story is spending. Road is spending play.
But wọn ti end the corona
Wait
inquest
first
na
now.
ṣebí bàbá ti petition
Let me speak now. Wait now. As at today, we don't know what the court is going to say as per the DPP. But as at today, we know two people has been charged, correct?
but they've not concluded bàbá ti petition so kò
I
tí
get
move
that. Just calm
kò tí
down. Continue move. But as at today, what we know today is that two people have been charged, correct?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, we know
But
that
it
two people. No, that's been confirmed that two people has been charged, which is Spending and the nurse. Now, the role the nurse play and Spending, the story they are going to tell at the trials. Yeah, tell me how you think they're going to link that to DJ Ade West and OJ. Tell me, because
so you
from the
are
nurse's
telling me that the
narrative,
nurse
from the nurse's narrative at the inquest. Wait,
so the nurse
okay, go on.
wait now so from the nurse perspective so nurse yẹn máa admit pé òun lòun pa Mohbad
Just
akọ̀ròjọ
not
kalẹ̀
get.
pé abẹ́rẹ́ tí mo fún ó dẹ̀ kú bẹ́ẹ̀ kò ní
Just
sọ
not.
bóun ṣe bọ́ òun bókun kò ní sọ bóun ṣe bókun
Okay.
lẹ́ àbí.
All right. So let's go to what the nurse had said, right? The nurse agree pé àwọn jọ dá omi sí lórí àbí. Nínú bẹ̀yẹn nurse ẹ̀ kò tí sọ pé òun rí Ade West o àbí OJ nínú ilé yẹn o, kò fi wọ́n sínú ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ rárá.
Báwo ló ṣe mọ̀ pé kò ní fi wọ́n sínú ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ tán bá àwọn pé wọ́n jọ
So we should be okay. So now we should be.
hospital tán jọ lọ.
Wait, so we should be open. Hold on. So now we should be hoping that she will mention them, abi?
I don't know.
So, but if she
Why will I
doesn't
be
mention
presuming
them,
for court? Why will I be presuming for them?
wait. If she doesn't mention them, then what happens?
Other people will mention them.
Like who, Jare?
I don't know. Tí
The
court
sniper.
bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà
Go
ni.
on, Jack. Go on, Jack.
Can I engage? Can I engage? Messages? Yeah, I would like to engage her. Okay, Spicy Gist. I want to ask you a question. Who do you believe? Who are the people you believe should be held responsible for the Death of Mohbad.
Everybody in the house. Everybody in the house.
Everybody in the house. Okay, that's
Everybody, including the brother, the wife,
wife.
everybody, yeah.
Okay,
If
that's
possible, gone the driver.
oh, absolutely fine. Yeah, that's okay. So now, I'll okay. Now I'm gonna ask you another question. Um, what do you think? What do you think should be or is the job of Baba Mohbad's legal team, lawyers? What do you think? What purpose do you think they will serve
Is it
in a criminal court, in a criminal court, or in the course of in the whole process of investigating Mohbad's case and then in criminal court?
Can I speak on that?
No, I want
Okay,
Spicy
so
to speak on that.
no,
no
I can
speak? You
speak. I can
can't
speak for her too. I can answer
Oh,
for
okay,
her.
okay, okay. Go ahead, go
So
ahead.
let me tell you where they will come in, because right now when they're doing the fact finding, they said those guys are not asking any questions. That's what the our barrister said. He said that the son. He said no, but they're not asking questions which they're supposed to ask. The cogent questions they're not asking. So if they're not doing anything, how will they represent us in the court when they go to trial court? That means they're not representing in any way, because they're not even contributing to it right now. So I believe Hassan will be the one to ask the actual questions which they need to bring out the orders in the court of law. So we need him.
So, sorry, if I get you correctly, you just said now that it is the son, that's Baba Mohbad's son, that would
It's
ask
not about Mohbad's son. That's Mohbad's lawyer. He's the one
Mohbad's
representing
lawyer.
Mohbad. Baba is just there
Okay, okay,
helping out
it is
because
the
Mohbad cannot
okay,
speak as at now.
okay,
That's
okay.
why
That's
Baba.
cool.
Don't say it's Baba
That's cool.
Mohbad's lawyer. It's not his lawyer.
Okay,
That's
that's cool.
Mohbad's
That's
lawyer.
cool. Okay, it
Okay.
is it's Mohbad's lawyer. That's
Yeah.
Sanshito,
The
right?
son. Yeah.
Okay, the son that will ask those questions in criminal court at trial, right?
Yes, they will be there representing Mohbad. Yes, because
Okay,
the
okay,
state
that's good.
lawyer is not doing nothing. They're not asking any questions. They're not asking
Oh, okay,
the right question we need for them
even
to
okay,
ask.
that's fine.
even
Even
the last
even the son
inquest,
said
the
it. The
last
son said
inquest,
it. If
the
you go
son even
listen to
accused the
him,
state. They are
yes, he
not
said
asking
it. They're not
sensible
asking the
question.
right questions they're
Lagos State
supposed
are
to
not
ask.
asking sensible
They're just
question.
there
They are
like
figurehead
figurehead doing nothing
justice.
because they don't want us to
Nothing.
investigate the case. So what are you
Okay,
saying? Yeah.
okay. No, no, no. We're just talking now. It's a dialogue. We're just dialoguing.
Okay.
Sanchiku
Okay,
is
now
Okay.
not
I
asking
want to say something.
the correct
I want to say something now.
question.
Can I
Why
say
is
something, please?
Sanchiku instead
Yeah.
not
Can I say
asking the
something?
correct question?
Okay, now
If the other people
Jack,
are
we
not.
can hear you. We can hear you,
you can
Jack.
hear me. Okay, okay. Now
Jack,
look.
let me ask my question. Jack, wait, let me ask my
Okay, go
question.
ahead.
Imole is different. Why is Sanchiku not asking the correct question? If I thought Ibumi lawyer and other lawyer, why when they are not asking the correct, what is Sanchiku doing? Why not ask the
Wait, man.
question
I will
as the
answer you. Let me answer you.
right?
Hold on. Because actually, we don't even need Mohbad. Don't need a lawyer in the first instance. The state is supposed to be doing all of this for him. But when the state is not responsible, they're not standing up to do what the right thing they're supposed to do. That's why we got a lawyer in the first instance. Is the state in a working country like where I am right now? If you have issues like that, is the state lawyer that's supposed to fight for Mohbad, but they're not doing nothing. Tell me what they've done. Mention
This
one
is
thing they've done.
Nigeria.
Nothing.
Okay,
They're
okay,
doing nothing. That's why we got a lawyer for him.
Lena, I know. Okay,
Yes.
now this is Nigeria and we have
Advocate, please.
Sanchiku. Jack,
Can I
wait,
just say what I
abeg,
want to say,
abeg,
please?
don't skip my question. Now we are in Nigeria and we don't have
What's
a
the
state
question?
lawyer. My
What's the
question is,
question? Can you?
my
I
question
can't hear you
is,
clearly. Yeah. Okay. Can you speak? I can hear you.
Jack, please, can we engage you, please? Please.
Again with my question. My question is, now we are in Nigeria and we don't have a state
Okay.
lawyer and we have Sanshitu.
Nigeria have a
What is
state
his
lawyer.
own job?
The
Why
state
is he
lawyer is
not
not doing
asking the
his
correct
job. Don't say
question?
you don't
Since
have a
the
state
other
lawyer.
women
You do
lawyer,
have a
they are not
We
wait,
asking
have a
Aduke,
state
the
lawyer
Aduke.
question.
now.
You
Nigeria
have
has
What
a
a
is
state
state
it doing?
lawyer,
lawyer.
Why
but the
is he
state
Lagos
not
lawyer
State
is
asking
has
not
a
doing his
state
the
job.
lawyer.
confirm and
The state
correct
lawyer is not doing
question?
Lagos
his
State
Why?
has
job.
a state lawyer. Jack, please, can we talk to you, please? Please, it's
Okay,
Jack,
okay.
please.
Let's talk. Let's talk now. Yeah. Mama T and Spicy Gist. Please, I want you to see what the dialogue we're having now. As we want to like educate
allow
us.
her answer
We want
my
to understand
question,
something.
Jack. Jack, allow her answer my question. I do not abuse her. I only ask a question. Mama, yo, Imole, Jacob, can you please
if you're speaking, you need to speak up because I can't hear you. It's like you're murmuring.
Aduke,
I can
your
hear you.
voice is low. Aduke, your voice is so
Yes, it's
low.
murmuring. I can't hear her. So
Let me shout. Oh yeah. Let me. Can you hear me clearly? Can you
no,
hear
it's
me
yeah. I
clearly
can
now?
hear. Yes, I can
Okay.
hear you now.
Okay. Madam Ijo Imole J for him. I said we are in Nigeria and we don't have a state lawyer.
No,
So
don't say they
now
don't have a state law. Hey, wait, hold on. Don't say they don't have it. My dad is a lawyer,
you are
so I
taking
know
it
what I'm
so
talking
far. There is
about.
no state
They
lawyer in
have
this
a state
scenario.
lawyer. They do have a
Okay,
state
was the
lawyer, but
state
it's not
lawyer
doing its
there?
job right now. It's
He
there, but
was
it's not asking the cogent question. You heard when
okay,
Sam Shitu said
accepted,
it. That is not asking
accepted.
the right questions. Yeah.
Madam Imole, let me land with my question. Accepted. He's
Okay.
not asking the question. How about Sanshit wey be Sanshitu, sorry about that. Sanshitu wey be say na the public contribute the money wey we
Yeah.
give. Wait, let me land with my question. I am not abusing, just please calm down with me. What about the Sanshitu that we the public are the one that contribute the money they use to hire him? Why is he not asking the correct question? Thank you, ma.
Okay, so if you say Sanchito is not asking the right question, how about all those other guys that came in at least before when the state and what's his name the first son that was there before when it was there these guys that when it was there before Falano, tell me what he did. Who are the people he brought?
Asking about Falana
Irrelevant.
now. I am asking about
Hold on. Just
Sanshitu.
just
No,
hold up. Let me
Falana
speak.
is lawyer for
I
his Wumi's
know
lawyer.
I'm driving at somewhere. Just hold up. Let me speak. Okay, when the guy was there, they're not bringing the right people. It's bringing irrelevant people that's not going to help the case in any way. It will not drive the case anywhere. Then they will just throw everything away. But when Sanshitu came, if he's not asking the right question and not asking for the right thing, tell me how those other guys are going to come out. Will they come? No, because they
But
already scared.
the Sanshitu must be on Baba's side and our side. If everybody is not asking questions, why can't he do his job and do the correct
Shantito is
questions?
doing the right thing. If he's not doing the right thing, those other guys will not come out. They already concluded to hand it up at those. That's why you see what they did. The
He's doing
DSS
the right
only
thing.
charge those people that they know when they take them to court.
I
It's
know
not going
he's
to
doing
stand
the
any
right
substance.
thing.
That's why they
Oh,
did that.
Mama Imole, I know he's doing the right thing. But you
Okay.
said earlier, they are not asking them the right
I'm talking
questions. That
about the
was the
state.
reason why I bring my
I'm talking
question back.
about the
That why
state
is Sam
lawyer.
not doing that?
He was asking. If he's not asking questions, those other people that sprung up will not come out. They will not mention their names if they're not asking questions like, okay, who is in the house? Who is this? What happened to this or that?
Cover.
Those other people will not come out. You think about it.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I say something, please?
The question.
Can I? Sorry. Can I? Can I?
Why
Can I
say
carry on?
please now let's
Wait,
Jack engage us now.
let Jack start first, guys. Let Jack start, please.
Okay, thank you very much, the sniper, and thank you, Spice, Gist, and Aduke, everyone. Realistic, Imaleje. So now, first of all, this dialogue we just need to because all of us is one thing we're looking for, and it's just justice for Mohbad, and I want to believe that's the goal, the common goal that we have here. So now, because there are some things I may not know, and there are some things you know that we can actually educate ourselves on. I want to say something first. First of all, we can Google about this when I say it, but we can actually do our own research to find out. Look, the job of, let's say, for instance, Mohbad as, I'm just saying, I don't want to say Baba Mohbad as, I want to say Mohbad as, let's say, 1 million sons to represent him in this case now. So now, you see, their only job they have to do is to serve as watchdog on the police
Exactly.
and the whole process. And even because the truth is this, look, let's not get something wrong. Even when we get to the criminal court, all of these sons, they will not even announce their appearances. They will only hold brief. There's something called holding brief. That's what they will do, because this is a criminal matter. In a criminal matter, it is the state council, or if the DPP takes over the case, then it will be the DPP council that will be standing in for Mohbad to speak on his behalf against the defendant's counsel. So that being said, it is it is the job of Mohbad's lawyer, counsel in this instance now, to always watch the police while they were doing investigation. The investigator said they did. Look,
Please, Jack, please wait. Kí ló ń ṣe àwọn ọmọ olóṣì? So lórí burúkú làwọn moderator rẹ ni. Táwọn ni mo bá wá ni. Did I say anything? Why are they blocking people? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
oh, can they bring her off back, please? So that we can just dialogue, to be honest. Because sometimes I believe that we have how will I put it now? We understand things.
Okay, Jack, let me ask a question.
Since he's not
But
here, let me just
normally,
quickly ask my own question.
Jack, normally the actual thing that is supposed to be happening right now is for the state lawyer to be fighting on behalf of Mohbad, but they're not doing anything. Tell me if they've done anything as
Yeah, you're
regards
right.
this case.
You're right. You see, that's where I'm going. You see, the job of
Because that's
the
their job.
yeah, I know, I understand. Do you know what? Let me tell you something. Everywhere in the world, if you look at George Floyd's case, the one that happened in the US, you will see that there was a council
In the US here.
present. Yeah. There was you see a lot of what's it called?
It was their county lawyer that fought for him. That was the person who stood
Yeah,
for him.
that's where I'm going now. That's where I'm going.
That's
So,
the same,
so you
and that's
see,
the same thing as state lawyer here in
you see,
Nigeria. But they didn't do
yes.
nothing. They're not doing anything. You
Do
see
you know
that
what?
Lagos
Do
Lagos
you know
State is
what? Do you
not
know what?
doing any effort towards the
Sorry,
case.
Jack,
Wait, do you know what? Do you
Sorry,
notice
Jack,
something?
We
Do you
know
notice?
these people are not doing anything. That was the reason why the public contributed money for
But you people,
us to get
I see
our own
people
lawyer.
bashing Baba.
We know
Like
they are
Baba
not
is a
doing
lawyer.
anything.
Baba is
We
Baba
should
a
stop
lawyer, or is Baba a
putting our
policeman that's
blames
gonna do
on them,
investigation
Jack.
and
Jack.
all
We
of
should
that?
stop
Down.
putting our blame on them. We
Yeah, I
know they are
understand.
not
Calm
doing
down.
anything. That is the reason
I
why the public
understand.
contributed the money to hire his hand. So
But
the
I want to
Santi
Yeah,
say
but
lawyer,
something.
if the public
he
But
is
I
needs to
knowledge,
believe
take
that
charge,
hold on,
take over
if
100%.
the public is educative
well,
enough, they're supposed to know that Shitu can only do a
Let
bit
San,
in the case
Mama, let
because
the
it's the
San
state that's
take
supposed to do
over.
the
Let
actual
him
case.
be in charge
It
100%. Let
cannot
him
be
show
that.
he's
It cannot be
working.
that. It cannot be that because the
um,
normal thing is
sorry,
for
I
the state
believe
to fight.
Imole J4M. I believe the
Yeah.
worst that the lawyers for Baba can do in this case is to gather evidence, because at the end of the day,
Yes, that's the only thing. They can just sit
this
back and
case,
watch. They cannot
yeah,
do nothing.
You said something like that's why I'm saying this. At the end
lọ́ọ̀yà
of the
fún
day,
gbà yẹn
this
kí wá ni
case
wọ́n wá
is
dáwọ́ fún
always
tówó wa ò ní
the
wọ̀
state's
kí ni wọ́n bá lọ́ọ̀yà
ambassador
fún gbà
case.
yẹn ìgbà tó jẹ́ kó máa stay back ni.
Ilona, can I ask a question?
It's
Yeah,
just
but
there to
okay, no problem. You
like
guys
a
should just
watch
go
to
on. Just
watch.
go on.
So
Jack, you
like,
can
oh,
go on.
they are not
Sorry.
doing the right thing. They're supposed to do like this. They're supposed to do like that. That's their
Yeah.
job. Nothing
I
really.
want to ask a
It's the
question.
state that is supposed to fight.
Yeah, I've been typing the question. I just want to know who first went to Falana. Was it Wumi or Iya Mohbad?
It was Wumi, they said.
Well, I don't think so. I think because you remember Karimo said she went to, when she got there, that Falana said that they need Baba Mohbad's number because Mama Mohbad has already
Which Mama Mohbad? You think about it. Which Mama Mohbad that goes to Falana?
no,
Think
hold on.
about it.
Somebody
How can
wait,
Iya
hold on,
Mohbad
hold
go
on.
to
Let me play
Falana?
this. Hold on, let
In
me
her
play
level,
this.
the kind of level
Hold
she
on.
is, she will go to Falana. That's a lie.
Hold
That's
on,
a
hold on, just
big
hold
fat
on.
lie.
Wait. Wait, let me put
èmi ò lọ sí kóòtù wọn bí àpáǹtì bóyá eléwé ẹran lọ́kọ́ wá gbé àwa lọ èmi àti wọn mi wá gbé wa kúrò lé wọn gbé wa lọ sí eléwé ẹran pàǹtì wọn gbé wa lọ sí pàǹtì pé ká lọ kọ statement ṣùgbọ́n ká tó lọ sí pàǹtì a lọ síbi kan ní Ìkẹjà mo ti bá Jòsí àti ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ àti Ìyálọ́ládé níbẹ̀ àwọn kọ statement níbẹ̀ wọn wá sọ fún pé àwa ti late kó tó gbé àwa dé nǹkan mọ́bí tó ń gbé wa ni wọ́n ṣàpà gbé wa lé ní mímọ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan pé ká ṣàníṣe pé Jòsí ti kó wa lọ sí police station o pé ká wá lọ rojọ́ gbàtà débi ètò tó mo bá Ìyálọ́ládé mo bá ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ first born màmá wọn ó wà yẹn wà níkẹrẹ mo bá àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta.
Just keep listening.
wọ́n wá sọ fún wa pé àwọn ò lè dúró síbi ìdáná wá gbà wá lọ sí pàǹtí àti wàá tí wàá lọ ṣe for statement ìgbà yẹn tí mo gbà ṣé nǹkan míì fi ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ni ṣùgbọ́n kó tó di ọjọ́ yẹn tí jòsí tí mò ń pe jòsí.
Just listen.
èèyàn kan mo láìkí máa yẹn ó dúró pẹ̀lú ọmọ mi mi ní láti dárúkọ ẹ̀ sìn torí mi fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn mọ̀ pé wọ́n á gbà kí ló ṣe wọ́n á là ta ló máa gbèjà wa báyìí ta ló máa ṣàánú wa lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí ká ló máa lọ pè báyìí èmi sì sọ yẹn máyì ló wá sọ pé kí n pe bàbá Fálànà.
You hear?
bí mo ṣe pe bàbá Fálànà nìyẹn bí mo ṣe pe bàbá yẹn ní pé báyìí ṣáàkì wọn ní pé kí n máa wọlé pé àwọn ń pè gbogbo ẹbí wa pátápátá bàbá ìyá ìyàwó àtàwọn àtàbúrò àtẹ̀gbọ́n ní pé àwọn làwọn dúró fún wa bí ká má wọrí wọ́n tún àwọn bí èèyàn bíi mẹ́rin tó ti pe àwọn pé àwọn gbọ́dọ̀ sọ́pọ́tì ọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
See, let me tell you why I will not believe this story, because when Karimot spoke, she said, Karimot said it was from the state. Somebody gave her contact to go meet Sam Falana.
Please, let's listen to it first. I have other interpretations to what she's saying. Please, let's listen to it first.
Okay.
Mo tún wá gbọ́ pé wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n ò ní lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ bàbá Fálànà.
She went there 2 days after.
Mi ìmọ̀ ìgbà tó lọ ọ̀rọ̀ tèmi sọ kò sẹ́ni kankan tó mọ̀ ìgbà tí mo sọ nígbà tí bàbá jọ sọ̀rọ̀ mi ò dẹ̀ sọ fẹ́ni kankan jọ àwọn méjì tàwa bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lọ ọ̀tí bàbá yẹn tí wọ́n sọ fún mi kìíní ti balẹ̀ wọ́n máa pe bàbá wọn nígbà tí mòun náà dọ́dọ̀ bàbá wípé bàbá sọ wípé wọ́n fún kí mòun fún àwọn nọ́mbà bàbá Mohbad wípé wọ́n fún mòun wá fún bàbá ní nọ́mbà bàbá Mohbad bàbá wa pe bàbá Mohbad ta bàbá lóhùn bàbá pè wọ́n lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta wọ́n sọ fún báwọn ti pè wọ́n lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta wípé wọ́n dá wọn lóhùn ìgbà tí tí jòsí máa dá wọn lóhùn jòsí mú ànádá lọ́ọ̀yà mi lọ́ọ̀yà ni jòsí tí lọ mú bá lọ bá bàbá àárín òye mi.
So did you guys?
But did you hear when Baba said Baba even spoke about this? Baba said they called him before to say they want to see him, that they should talk about something. That he now said they should. If you listen in Baba's interview, then he said they called him that they want to have a meeting. He now said they should speak with his lawyer, and that was the last time Sam Falana spoke with him.
Exactly.
So for all these things they do,
No, because
it's just hard work.
Karima
said it that from the US.
When she went there, no, Karima said when she went there. Now, Mama Mohbad said she was speaking to somebody at Ikeja on Panti or something like that. Then the person told her to go to Mr. Falana. To call Falana. So now, Karima said when she went to...
Karima said it was when she was in the state. Somebody gave her a contact to call Falana.
She said that when she called Falana made a statement that he is standing for all the families, both the wife, the father, the mother, blah, 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 everybody. So possibly, and someone gave her the number to call Falana. Possibly they had called Falana before about this case. Someone has already reached out to Falana.
Exactly. That's what this person said. Yes. Because if you listen to Karima said when she was in the state, there's somebody she used to help. That was the person that gave her connection of Falana.
Yes.
If you remember, Karima said that. Yes, from the beginning.
The sniper. Do you have the video of where King White said, "Ogbegbogbo win"? That's Lagata video. King Sheriff said he was the one that gave it with Konibaje that they should take one of the family to Falana in that video, and he never knew it is Wumi that the Konibaje will reach out to first. So it's because I'm not with myself. I would have played that part for you. Which means Wumi was the very first person that went to San Falana.
Yeah, I no get time.
Now decide.
You have Labos, you know, get Kini.
Sorry.
No, concocted need. So San Falana now be standing for the whole family after Wumi Wumi was the very first person, then Mohbad, then Baba. Okay, my question now is that if San Falana said to Mohbad that I will be standing for the whole family against who?
But my question is this. My question is
Mohbad
this.
died in the house, so please help us ask them.
For him. My question is this. Are you saying that the Baba lawyer are going to have a say in the criminal court in this Mohbad case?
See, for me, because I have law background, I know that the normal thing that is supposed to happen is for the state to have a representative that's going to fight, because this case is the state against whoever killed Mohbad. You
Yeah.
understand it? So the state is supposed to have a lawyer who is supposed to defend Mohbad in court when they're doing their stuff. But
Yeah, that's
why
nice.
they took the son we're using now is Shitu, because they're not doing the right thing. The state is not doing nothing. I'm not seeing any effort from them. That's why they put him there, so that he can be like be watching to see. You can see that he's not really doing what he's supposed to be doing, because he's not the one supposed to do all of that. It's the state lawyer that is supposed to do everything. But they're not doing anything. That's why they put him there. So
Deluna,
like a
please.
watch.
Can you guys just give me time to just finish my submission, my thoughts with this with Spicy J's and Omologo, please, before I get off, please. Omologo and Spicy J's. So what I was saying is this. Let's just finish that conversation now.
Why do
The
you
job,
single us out?
sorry,
We are the
no,
one
no,
for
because
Baba.
no, because we're
Eh?
talking. No, I was talking
Okay.
to you. No, there's something
Okay,
because I have my
okay, it's
reason.
fine, it's fine, it's no
I want you
problem.
to see something. There's something I want to point out to you.
Okay.
Now. You see, not normally, as you've said, it is the state council, it is the police prosecuting council that should do the needful in this Mohbad's case. But
Yes.
because there could be game, because there could be anky panky going on, that is the reason why there has to
You said
be.
they could be, or there is.
No,
There
because
is
no,
hanky panky.
I'm saying, let's say before the whole thing started, because there could be. That was why, because nobody or trusted the police. So that is the reason why, and it's all over the world. It's not just only in Nigeria. So now, that's the reason why. If you look at George Floyd case, the public lawyer, which was like in form of the family lawyer,
The county
now
lawyer.
was coming out every time to hold press briefing to tell the public what is going on in that case. So now
The
that is
state.
the job.
You know, county. They use county
Let me
here.
finish.
They use
Yeah, I want
state
to
in
finish. There's
Nigeria.
something I want to. There's
Okay,
something I want
so
to point out.
hold on. I want to point out something. That was the state lawyer representative that was coming out to give briefing. Are they doing that here in Nigeria? Tell
No,
me.
I'm coming. There's some. There's equally a family lawyer there. The one that was representing the was this man called? I can't remember his name now. But what I'm trying to say is this. Look. Because Mohbad's lawyer in this case, Mohbad's lawyers in this case, that's the lawyer Sanshitu and the rest of the lawyers that were representing Mohbad, where they should have done their job is to keep watch on the activities of the police, where they were supposed to do investigation.
But they did that. Didn't you hear that Baba
I'm coming.
sued
That
all of
now
those
they
people?
did that. Now they sued all of them.
They sued
You're not
them.
getting me. Wait. I'm talking about when. Not now. We're not talking about now. I'm talking about when the whole thing started.
No, you tell me, are you absent from this justice for
What
Mohbad?
about
Before, it was Odumosu that was there
Wait.
doing nothing.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Nothing,
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a
siphoning
question.
money.
Let me ask you a question. Can you point out? Can you bring out a recording or anything, whatever?
What about
where-
Darusha? Baba
where-
sued.
I'm coming.
Baba
Where-
sued about
I'm
the
coming.
embalming
Where's-
case now.
I'm coming.
He sued about
Where's
the embalming now.
Sanshitu? Where Sanshitu or any other lawyer that has represented Mohbad expressed their
Sanshitu just
displeasure?
started.
Wait.
Okay.
Express their displeasure about saying that police, you didn't look. You didn't wait. Saying that you didn't go to to Mohbad's house to investigate the house to check. Was there anything disturbing? Was there anything
Okay,
that was
hold
happening in
on.
that house?
I
Like
will
the
tell
broken
you.
release?
Just hold up. I will
Have
tell
you
you
ever
where they
have you
did
ever
that.
seen them come out to say
Okay, hold on.
police didn't investigate that?
When we have Odumosu there, obviously we know who Odumosu was working for. It's not working for Baba in any way, because it's just there to take the money so that Baba can run down. He won't have money to pursue case and he will go home to sleep. That's what that man was doing. So now they just took over from him. Everything, all the case. Sanchichu just started. And immediately started. What did he do? You see, they're not doing anything. And he put all of them to court. He sued them. He sued the DPP. He sued the state. He sued the police. Everybody. So tell me what he's not doing that is not good. Tell me.
Okay. Now, what
He
you're
just
saying
sued
is
the
that
house.
what you're saying is that from beginning this Sanshitu was not there. Is that what you were saying?
From the beginning. He was just a figurehead there before. He wasn't doing nothing.
Are you saying
What
that
about the lawyers that they
Odumosu
got?
and
What about the
Fadile
lawyers that were there in
and
the
Lawyer
beginning?
Fadile were not working well for justice for Mohbad? Is that
Lawyer
what you're
Famide,
saying,
Listening to
Mole?
really was
Those are the
caught
two
in the
lawyers
act
they
because if
sacked.
you go listen to if you read all those what they call it, I've forgotten the name they call it now. I want to use the actual word, but anyways, if you go listen to
The
all those
CTC, you want to say?
the CTC, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you. If you go listen to the CTC, if you see all the questions that guy was asking, you know it's nailing it to the head. It was from the CTC that I got to know that when Fadile was asking that question, do you know
Imole
Wumi
please
had a court?
be audible a
You
little
know
bit.
Wumi had a court in her hand. Do you know that Wumi had a court in her hand? Because if you go listen to that CTC, the lawyer asked.
You
your
are
voice is down.
inaudible.
Your voice
Please
Please,
is
your
don't
down.
voice is
inaudible.
really going down. We need to hear you better.
Oh,
Imole
can you hear me
J4.
now?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Okay.
How
Okay.
can you prove? How can you prove that Wumi has a cut in her hand? This is my first time of hearing
Yes.
this.
Oh, go get the
And then
CTC. Go get the
can you
CTC
tell
instead.
us what happened to David Fadile? Why did David Fadile and
That's where
Baba
I'm
part
driving
ways?
to. Just can you hold up? Let me just continue. So from there, that was when I find out that Wumi had a court. If you go listen to it, she spoke about her court there. The man asked her, "Is it this?
Who they
Is it
call
that?"
you,
She said,
man?
"No, it's
It
just
was
little
Fadele.
thing
It
that
was
they bandage it."
Fadele. Sorry, excuse me. It was
Fadele
Fadele.
that asked that
Yeah,
question. Go
yeah,
listen
yeah.
to it. You will know Wumi had a court. So how did Wumi get that court? Nobody's talking about that court. Go read it. Go
Exactly.
read the CTC very well. You see that Wumi had a court that day she went to court. She had a different court.
Wumi had a
Ex-
word. Sorry, Wumi had a word. Wumi
He
had a
had
word.
a
She
Sorry.
court.
has a court.
Fadele, Eloka
That's the
Fadele
first time.
Wait.
First time I'm hearing this. First time I'm
Go
Go and
and
hearing
read
No,
it.
no.
You
that
don't let us
Wumi had
argue
a
go
about
cut.
it. Go
get the
and read the
CTC
Calm
CTC.
and
down.
read
I've
it.
got the
I'm telling you,
CTC
bring the
here. Hold
CTC
on.
out.
Calm down. Calm down.
Oh,
Calm down.
go there. Go look
Yeah.
at when
Oh yeah,
Wumi came
calm
when she
down.
was asking.
What do you want to
Yes,
point out
Fadele fight.
first? Tell me. So I know.
Now Wumi had a court that day when she came to
Yeah,
court.
she did. Yeah, she did say she had a call. Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
what's your point there?
Deep call or court?
it's from the
Court,
night
court,
now. The fight.
CUT, court. Yeah, CUT.
Okay.
Yeah, she had a court. Yeah. And she said she was
From which?
when she was cutting in the kitchen.
How she got it?
So what's the point? What's the question there? What's the
Oh
point?
my goodness! It's from the fight. It's from their fight. She got the court.
Wait,
Wait.
are you
Go.
saying wait? Are you saying she said in the CTC that it was from the fight, or I'm not getting it? Let me
No,
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 she
no.
understand.
said
She
in the
didn't say.
kitchen.
She didn't say it was from the fight, but
So
obviously
why
when
will
she
she say
came
she's
court,
from? Why will you even
her
tell you she's
face
from
is
somebody that is
swollen.
you
Her
are
face is
funny,
swollen.
Sha?
She also had.
Mo kàn fẹ́ mọ̀ nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀
She
argue
had
lé
a
lórí
deep
ni.
cut in
The
her hand.
sniper.
So the
The sniper.
sniper.
The
Yeah,
Nǹkan tá à ń
sniper.
sọ
yeah.
leléyìí. Nǹkan tá à ń sọ
Lona,
leléyìí.
I put a question. I put a question to
That
Imole
kind of
J.
cut, it can be
Now,
analyzed and
now,
see
the
if it's
question I want to
a
ask you.
fight
The
cut
question I
or
want to
normal
ask you.
cut.
The question I want to ask you now is this: Did any lawyer that Baba Mohbad ever engaged to represent Mohbad in this case, did they ever number one, did they ever express their displeasure
I'm not forgetting. I've not
about
forgotten your question. Let me
I'm
just
coming
go straight to your
I'm
your
coming
answer. I've not
about
forgotten what you asked
have they
me.
expressed their displeasure
Their displeasure to what the police are doing.
can you let me talk? Can you let me talk, please?
Okay.
About the police investigation report.
Yes, now
That's number
Jack
one. That's number one.
now.
That's number one. That's number one. Wait. That's number one. Again, have they ever, have they ever, again, asked for a copy of that investigation report? Because they can actually ask and they can get it. Because they need to know what is in that report and indeed what form of investigation was carried out by the police. Up till date, have they ever asked for that copy or do they have it
Okay,
as
let
a
me
speak?
can I answer you now?
Please go ahead.
Number one, you said if they showing their displeasure. So suing them to court, is it happiness or displeasure? Can you answer that, please?
I can't hear you.
Are they happy with them? Why they sue them to court? You know they sue their hands, all of those guys. They sue
No, no,
them
no. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. No,
yeah,
that's not what I'm saying.
if they don't have displeasure with them, will they
When the
sue them? They
police,
will sue them
when the
if you understand.
when the police said that Mohbad bled profusely and it was as a result of the fight he had with what's it called? This guy, what's it called now? What's it called?
With
Prime
Prime
boy,
Boy.
prime boy.
Prime boy at the what's it called at Ikorodu, and he bled profusely all the way from there. He got home. He did not die. As a matter of fact, the wife was even saying that they still he still wanted to have sex, sex, and they did not call a nurse immediately to come and treat him after many hours, and they had to call a nurse that was in another country, and they waited till that nurse came probably the following day. Why did they not raise a serious objection about that investigation? That investigation is made up, and that is a sham investigation for the whole world to open up their
When they
eyes
sue them,
and shout on the police.
because they have displeasure. That's why they sue them now. Don't you think?
We can hear
They
you.
sue them.
We can hear you.
Imole, please, maybe you are using a earpiece or something.
I'm
Please.
not using hairpiece.
Imola, are you
Can you hear
driving?
me now? Yes, I'm
Yes,
driving.
We can hear
Yeah,
you.
because it's because you are driving.
We can hear you now.
Don't
Because
recognize
these are the
displeasure.
things they need. These are the things. These are their own responsibility. And if they don't do it, nobody's going to do it for them. And if they don't do it, because whatever effort they put in the course of investigation, that is what will determine the result they're going to get in court. And that is what will decide the fate of Mohbad in getting justice. You see, in this instance, that is where they failed. And that is why they were able, the police and the government were able to find them.
Jack. But why is your energy always on Baba Mohbad? Why is it not always on the police? That
I tire.
no, why
Like,
Because he's
is
the
Baba
one.
Hold
Mohbad
on
more
now.
powerful?
Hold on now. Why
Wait,
don't you? Why don't you
because
just
Is
let
he
Baba
was
Mohbad more
Spicy
powerful?
representing the public.
Any now?
ask
Is
Because
Baba
he was
Mohbad more
representing
powerful
the
Spicy
than
gist wàhálà ẹ̀ ti
public.
you?
pọ̀ jù. Wàhálà ẹ̀ ti pọ̀ jù.
Ṣé
He
Baba
was
Mohbad
Ṣé
representing
lágbára
the
ju ọlọ́pàá?
public.
Ẹni sùúrù now. Ṣé Papa
And
Mohbad
he was
lágbára ju ọlọ́pàá
standing.
lọ?
òun ló gbé kéèsì dání náà? Bàbá ló gbé
Oh
kéèsì
my
dání.
God.
Bàbá
He
ló
was
gbé kéèsì
representing
dání.
the public, leading the public.
Lagos State so
Ta
ẹni
ló
máa
wá
sọ
gbé
pé
kéèsì dání?
òun ló gbé kéèsì dání. Ẹni
Ta
náà
ló
sọ
wá
pé
gbé
sọ
kéèsì
òun ló
dání?
gbé kéèsì dání. Mo máa gbà
Okay,
mo máa dáràn.
èmi lè gbé ẹni sùúrù èmi lè fún Sanshitu ẹni sùúrù
Ó sọ
ṣé
pé
èmi lè fún
òun ló
Sanshitu
gbé kéèsì dání.
yes ṣé o gbọ́ Yorùbá ni ṣé o gbọ́ Yorùbá ṣé òun kọ́ ló gbé case dání ni state ló ń prosecute ta ló ń represent Mohbad ta ló máa fún Sanshitu ní hold on ta ló máa
Baba
Why is not
Mohbad,
representing Mohbad?
who is
he
representing
was,
Mohbad who is representing
Baba ló
he
gbé
Mohbad
was
kéèsì dání.
standing.
Ọlọ́run
Wait,
bá ń gbọ́.
wait,
kí ló ń
wait.
ṣe Spicy gist bàbá ló gbé case dání ṣé
Baba
òun kò
Mohbad
yé
was
ẹni
standing.
Ọlọ́run
Baba
ẹ máa
Mohbad was
dàbí lẹ́rìn
standing.
ní platform
Baba Mohbad was standing as the only
so
person in our
rightly
family
Jack
that
listen Jack hold on
wanted
please Jack hold on
justice
so
for
rightly
Mohbad, or that
Spicy
wants
gist sọ
justice
nǹkan
for
tí mo sọ
Mohbad.
yẹn rightly bí mo yẹn lè sọ ó yá sọ rightly pé bàbá ló gbé case dání ta ni Sanshitu ta ló máa fún Sanshitu ní ọ̀dà pé ó yá ṣe nǹkan báyìí
bàbá ò fún ní ọ̀dà kankan.
ta ló wá fún ní ọ̀dà ta ló ń fún Sanshitu
Hold
níṣẹ́
on, Sanshitu is representing Mohbad, but Mohbad ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ ń sìn
who
ní
is
bàbá
paying him
Who
who is paying
engaged
Sanshitu
the service of Sanshitu? Who
báwo lè
engaged the
ní kí n
service?
ṣẹ̀jẹ̀ máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú so much mediocrity báyìí náà
Our public team. Public ló ń sanwó fún. It's not bàbá
Public.
Mohbad. Single hand bàbá
public lè sanwó
Yes,
fún
Baba
àkáǹtì
Mohbad.
ta lè sanwó fún tó ń
Our
sanwó fún
public
public
náà na instruct. Our public náà na
ṣé wọ́n ní
instruct.
àkáǹtì Sanshitu lọ́wọ́ ṣé o ní àkáǹtì Sanshitu lọ́wọ́ Spicy gist
Àkàmọ̀ Baba Mohbad la fi ń transfer ẹ̀ sí Sanshitu.
so ó yá fọpọlọ
need
ẹrù
it.
nǹkan tí mo sọ ń sìn wípé bàbá Mohbad ló gbé case dání
bàbá
àfọpọlọ
Mohbad
ẹrù
ló
bẹ́ẹ̀
gbé case dání.
ó yẹ sọ rightly ó yẹ sọ rightly ẹ sọ rightly ẹ sọ
Ẹ̀yin
rightly
náà ti sọ ẹ rephrase ọ̀rọ̀ yín.
bí mo yẹ lè sọ nìyẹn bàbá Mohbad ló gbé case dání ó yẹ ẹ correct mi.
Okay. Spicy gist.
ẹ ṣáà láì kẹ máa ṣàwàdà
Wait,
tí ọ̀rọ̀ àṣọ ẹ máa ṣàwàdà mediocrity nìyẹn náà.
Wait. Pra, hold on. Let's not make it rowdy. Now, will you agree with me that if I engage the service of a counsel, of a lawyer, would you agree with me that I need to give that lawyer a brief, and whatever brief I give that lawyer will never go outside the scope of the brief I have given to him.
Wait.
Regardless, he will never.
Wait, I want to ask you a question too.
I agree.
Okay. What would the understanding I want you guys to have is that Baba is not nobody. Baba is not a lawyer. Baba is just a carpenter. There's knowledge Baba have, and there's limitation to it. The things he have,
But he assumed responsibility by occupying the role. That role that he occupied.
Hold on.
It is a responsibility role.
Jack, hold on. Let her
Hold on,
so that you can understand that part of our
Spicy,
perspective.
Spicy gist, please hold on, please.
So,
Let's take
Baba
it
is
one
just-
after the other. Either Jack answer her question or she answer Jack questions first. So please, one after the other. Don't make it rowdy.
So if Baba is doing all of it's just there. What the understanding I want everybody to have is that Baba is nothing in this case. It's Mohbad that have case, and the state is supposed to represent Mohbad. Let's take it up. The state is not doing what they are supposed to do. That's why the public came up to say, okay, let's take Shitu to represent Mohbad. Mohbad cannot speak. They needed somebody in the family who can speak on behalf of Mohbad. That was why Baba stepped forward. What is wife supposed to be doing anyway? But the wife is not doing it. But she killed Mohbad. Baba is doing it. Baba is standing out for Mohbad. And all of us, everybody, every one of you is against the man that is standing for the son, for what he's not even supposed to be doing. He's supposed to sit back
and let Wumi be doing this. But Wumi cannot do it because she's the one that is behind it. Okay, now everybody is bashing that man that is coming out to say, I want to do it. You want to frustrate him to go die? You want to kill him? You guys want to kill him? You should not be doing this to him. It's just there representing, speaking on behalf of Mohbad because Mohbad cannot speak. So I don't like it when people bash him and speak against him. They're bringing his personal stories into the internet. Is it the personal story that killed Mohbad? No. We're looking for killers of Mohbad, not what Papa Mohbad is doing in his secret places.
I'm listening to you.
Everybody have their secrets.
Yeah, but why
If
is
they
your
bring out your
energy not
secret to
on
the
the
public,
15th?
you won't be able to stand too. Everybody's side is
Listening.
dirty. Everybody have their dirty parts. So leave this man out of it and face the right thing. The right people we're supposed to be against is the police and the state. They're not doing nothing. To this
Imole,
case.
I've never
Imoleji,
seen you, Jack. Hold on. I've
Imoleji,
never seen you
Imoleji,
blame
Imoleji,
police on this case before,
Imoleji,
Jack.
Imoleji,
I've never seen
I'm
you.
here, I can hear you.
Imoleji, can you hear me? Look,
Yes.
let me tell you something. Nobody hates Baba Mohbad. Look, I don't know about any other person.
You
but
hate
me,
him, oh, you hate him,
People
you
hate
hate him.
him. People hate him. It's
You people
obvious,
hate
very
him, Jack.
No,
obvious
you're
that
hating
people don't
people that you
want to
don't
see
hate
him
him.
I've
around.
never seen you blame
Okay,
Nigerian police on this
wait.
case.
Can I
Hold
wait?
on,
Let me
Jack,
say.
please,
Jack support
I'm
Nigerian
coming down
police.
now.
Let me
Jack
say
is
You have
something.
supporting
Wait.
never,
Nigerian
for one day,
police.
blamed Nigerian
Jack is
police.
supporting Nigerian
The
The
police
only
police.
are
time
supposed
you
to be
blame
fighting.
Nigeria
The
is just
police,
for
they're
one
not
day
doing
when Nigeria
nothing.
invade
Nothing,
Nigeria.
no effort.
Wait.
For one day,
Everybody
I've
has
never blamed
always,
Nigerian police
If
on
you know
this
everybody
my
has
case.
position,
always
if you know my
blamed the
position,
police
everybody
about
here that knows me, they know that I have condemned.
Jack
As
blamed
a
the
matter of fact, I
police
hold them
about it
responsible for everything.
federally.
I've seen you. I've
You have
never.
Police
never
I
said
swear to
that.
you.
You have
federally.
I've
never
That's
never
said
heard
that.
that
not
before.
You have
Ever.
police.
never,
See,
you have
the
never said
police,
that.
the police and their government, I condemn them in total
You have
in the
never, no, you just condemn Nigerian
now,
generally. You have never
wait,
condemned police as government. Of
wait. Let
police
me
on
say
this
something.
Mohbad case, you have
Wait.
never. Are you sure you're not once a policeman in Nigeria before you do this?
Can you let me just say something first, please. Okay, now let's say this. Look, do you know? You see, you guys, you need to understand something. You see, the point we are now, you don't even know that the people that do not want Mohbad to get justice, you don't even know that they've done the job already. You don't even know. You're still expecting something in court. Look, criminal court is like garbage in, garbage out. Whatever you put in terms of investigation, whatever your investigation, the effort you put in, is what will come out. It's not where you go and say, oh, if I leave one of my tools behind, I can still go back and take it. No. The moment the moment you file that case, the police file that case, or DPP, the moment they file it, all of the investigation facts that they have been able to gather or garner in terms of investigation, that is what will be it. The case is going to be on that, based on that merit. So if you don't put in enough investigation that will prove that the people you are even thinking did the job can hold them onto, then at the end of the day, the case will lack merit, or the court is going to force the case out, or the judgment is going to be against you. It's not going to be in your favor. So that is why investigation is very important, and that is why somebody must have watched these people, must have pointed them. Police, look, you have not gone to Mohbad's house to investigate it. If you have gone there, please let us see the report of your investigation. Let us see what you're able to see there. What have you been able to find? Is it just only syringes that you found there when you went there? And which day did you go there? And what is the report of that investigation? Let us know. Because if you went there, you would have seen broken railings, and you'll be asking yourself, as investigation officers, investigative officers, that what happened? You are investigators. Investigators means investigation means questioning. You have to question everything. If you see just a blood stain on the wall, you already question what happened here. Is this blood? Does it belong to a rat, or does it belong to a fowl? You want to know. Is it menstrual period? You want to know. If you get to the scene and you find something disturbing, like the broken railings, you want to ask questions. When did this railings get broken? Was it prior to the fight or after the fight? You need to know these things. All of these things should have formed the basis of the investigation. But because they never did nothing, and nobody was crying to the public, if Mohbad's lawyer, let me not say Baba Mohbad, if Mohbad's lawyers, the so-called Mohbad's lawyers, they were holding press conference every single time they see that the police are not doing, they notice any foul play, or they notice anything they put out, they come out and say it.
Jack,
When they
hold
see
on.
the public, they
Jack,
say, police, what is happening? Look, if the public did not cry out, the body of Mohbad would not have been exhumed. So the same way, if they had shouted, if they had screamed out during a press conference, telling the public that look, this is what is going on. We are telling the police that they are not looking, they have not gone inside Mohbad's house to investigate the house. The public would have said, why police? Why are you not doing that? They will cry out again. And these people will be scared because they will always be scared of public reaction. Do you get? That's what we're saying. All of these things is so that Mohbad can get justice. Look, let me tell you something. Me as a person, I don't know about any other person. I have not benefited nothing. I will never benefit nothing. I will never benefit nothing. The only thing to have taken his life. Are you still there? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So that is all we want. And the only way that can happen is for the council to have done the needful. Not you see what they did now. Let me tell you what they did now by going by petitioning or by taking Attorney General to court. Let me now tell you something. Please Google as you're there, Spicy J's, Omologo, Google as you're there right now. If there is anybody, anyone, whether in the past or now, or even in future, that has ever taken Attorney General to court and won that case, you know why? Because the Constitution of Nigeria has empowered every Attorney General of any state, even at the federal level.
Because of
He has
that, it's
given
because
them.
Nigeria is
He
lawless.
has given them.
It's
Wait. He has
because
given them.
it's a lawless country. That's
Wait,
why.
wait. It has given them one power called not prosecute power, meaning that Attorney General has the power to stop a criminal matter or to say that a criminal matter should proceed. Look, even if you come out today, if anybody comes out today and say, I have a video of where Mohbad was actually killed. I mean, a video that shows how he was fine. I'm telling you, the Attorney General, that power has given him that right to say that even in the face of this confronting, surmounting evidence, I will still say that in the public interest, there is no case. Mohbad has no case. Because I have not seen that. I do not deem it fate to hold anybody responsible for his death. I'm telling you, nobody can challenge the authority.
Jack, let me, what you just said now. So you said we should Google, and
Yeah.
I have done that. Chief Charles Adu versus Attorney General of Lagos State. This person won. Do you want me to read your details, or I should start naming cases?
It's sniper.
Yes, bro.
Yeah. Look, what we are saying is this. When
Okay.
you want to Google it, when you want to Google, what you're Googling, so somebody can take Attorney General to court for something different, maybe for something, but we're talking about in a criminal matter where he steps in and takes it over. Okay? He takes it over, and that's in form of DPP. And then whatever stand they take, a court won't challenge it. If you Google that, let's see what, and then read it out, please.
So what exactly do you want me to Google exactly? What exactly?
Google the decision of Attorney General in a criminal matter.
In a criminal matter, okay, I'll be
In a
back.
criminal
All
matter,
right.
yeah.
All right.
If it has been challenged and the person won it, a court will reverse or compel Attorney General to change his decision.
Sniper, wait, the sniper, the case that you read now, right now, the case he learned on Tani, case criminal. The sniper.
Hold on. No, this one that I check now. Hold on.
Let him read it out.
Yes. Land. It's land.
Normally, anybody can have a case in court. Even the Attorney General is not excluded. So he can also have a case in court with somebody. As Attorney General doesn't mean he's totally free from any case. You get? But what Jack
That's
is
why
saying,
I said let him read it out, so that people will understand what I'm saying.
He's saying maybe in the case where Attorney General is overseeing and he has already ruled his own part of it and say, okay, this is how it's supposed to be. Someone come out and say, okay.
Wait, when you talk about criminal, do you want me to talk about criminal cases, or you want me to look into homicide?
Okay, now the sniper. Let me say it clearly so that we can understand what we're saying.
Yeah.
Now this is what I'm saying, and I believe the Papariano too has said the same thing. Now this is the thing. every state.
Jack, wait, because I'm saying something here in the comment section. Is it the Attorney
Okay.
General of the state or of the federation? No, we have two.
Yes, yes. Either the attorney. Look, whether at
They
the
are
state level,
challenging the state now, so it has to be the
whether
state.
at
They
the
are
state
challenging the
level,
state.
whether at the state level or at the federal level, attorney general in Nigeria, they have been
I
given
just
one
I
power
just
by
confirm
constitution,
now. I
that
he said
that
that's a lie.
they can take
He
over
said
a
that's a
case.
lie. That you cannot do that. You cannot overturn a case. That's impossible.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, I just went to find out. That's why I muted for a while. I went
Okay,
to call to
okay,
find out, and they
okay,
said that's
okay,
a lie.
okay. Can you read whatever you found? Can you read out to everybody,
I
please?
did not read. I said I called. I called the son to find out.
Look. Okay. Can you Google something? Can you Google something? I don't. The
What?
Parano can give us that session. I can't remember in the
I'm
Constitution of
not
Nigeria.
doing Google. I'm doing
Wait.
asking
In
from
the
actual
Constitution of
people,
Nigeria,
from
I
people,
don't know where it is now. I
from
don't know where it is.
actual real life
Wait, wait, wait.
people.
Wait. It is in the
Arianoke, Papa
Constitution. I'm
Arianoke.
talking
Which
about your
Paparano?
Constitution now.
Paparano for.
Darius,
I'm
Don't
talking
know me.
about Nigeria's
I'm not
Darius,
talking
I
Constitution.
about
beg, this
Paparano.
insult. I
Listen
beg,
to me. Listen to me. I'm
I
talking
went
about
to
Nigeria's
ask.
Constitution. Nigeria Constitution gave every
Yeah,
attorney
I asked
general
Nigeria. My
that
dad is a
right,
lawyer in Nigeria. He's a
that
son
power.
in
Wait.
Nigeria.
That power to take over any case, and when he takes over, whatever advice he
No, you
always
said he can
put in.
overturn a case. Is that not what you
That's what I'm
said? You said he
saying.
can
That's what I'm
overturn a
saying.
case.
That's what I'm
Yeah, they
saying.
said he
One,
cannot overturn a
sorry
case.
Because
everyone, sorry. Can
He
I
because
cannot.
wait,
can I help Jack? Can I help Jack?
please go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Concerning the Attorney General, so the DPP act on behalf of the Attorney General in a criminal case. So when the police carries out their investigations, they call on their witnesses and everything, they now seek the advice of the DPP whether the case can go to court or not. So the DPP looks at all of their evidence because the DPPs are state lawyers. They're the ones that would take this case to trial. So they have to look at the merits of the case. Is this case worth going to trial? Does it have all the ingredients of a criminal case? So once they're satisfied that this case can go to trial, they will take it to trial. Now, the Attorney
Yeah.
General has no business overturning any case. That's
Exactly.
one.
You cannot
Then
overturn a case, like what you said. I just went to ask.
number two. I think what Jack was trying to say is that maybe in terms of taking a criminal case to court, the Attorney General has the final say.
Yeah, you can decide if this is
I
worthy
think
of
that's
going to
what
the
he's
court
trying
or
to
not.
say. Now,
Maybe that, but
so
overturn a case, they said it's not possible.
Alake.
now in this case, my opinion regarding taking the Attorney General to court about spending on the nurse, because they're not happy
No,
that.
it's not about spending and the not. I think people are mistaking it. He didn't
So
say because of spending and the not. He
why
said because the corona is still ongoing. Why don't they finish the fact finding before they take anybody to court? That's what he said. That's what he sued them for. Not what you people are thinking. It's not because of what's his business with spending now. If they like, they should go carry the fucking shit on their head. That's their business. What
Okay,
he's
can
suing
I
them
just say
for
something?
is
On
because
what basis? On
they
what
are
basis?
not done.
On what?
They are
Okay,
not done with the
So if the
with
DPP has
the fact
decided,
finding.
sorry,
Alake.
go on,
Okay.
Jack.
Alake, I want to say something quick because of what you've said. Look, when I say Attorney General, I mean, look, DPP is a creation of Attorney General. Is a department in the
In the police.
in Ministry of Justice. No, is a department in Ministry of
DPP,
Justice.
they're not the police.
DPP is a department in the Ministry of Justice. Okay,
Yeah.
at the state level. So now the thing is this: whenever DPP speaks, whatever they say, is as though Attorney General is speaking.
Please, I want to ask you this question
So now,
before you
Yes,
go
they're
when they
on.
put
acting on
in
behalf
when they
of the
put in the
Attorney
advice,
General. Yes.
Ja, please, I
when they
want to
put
ask you this question. Why you not concerned the way the Attorney General want to prosecute just spending and nurse? Does it sound right to you when Corona inquest is still going on? Does it
it
make
is
sense?
all look, it is all an act of illegality.
That,
Look,
so
look,
is so
I'm
you
not
but
saying
why is your strength not in the with the state? Why is it is this the Baba Mohbad that way again?
Thank you so much,
Is this the
Vice.
Baba Mohbad again?
Because the actual
Does
thing
it
you
make
people should
sense?
be fighting
The way
for is not
does
what
it
you are
make
fighting
sense?
for.
okay now. You see, because you're not listening to what I said. I said that if somebody has done their job well, they won't be able to. How did they arrive at that? They arrive at that because some people give them, they give them field day.
Nobody gave them
They
because
give
the
them
state gave them.
Nobody
Because the
gave them.
state
Don't
gave
say
them.
that,
Because
Jack.
the
Don't say
state is
that.
supposed to be prosecuting lawyer for
because
Mohbad.
the
The state
son,
is not doing his
this wait,
job.
because the son and all the lawyers
No,
that have
don't say
been
the stand
representing
and not the
Mohbad,
lawyer.
they have
Oh, no,
never
Mention
no.
challenged.
mention the
They have
state
never
because
challenged the
the
But
police
state
why
because
investigation.
the
instead of
state
mentioning
the
the
state
state?
They never challenged
prosecuting
the police
council is not doing
investigation.
his job.
If they didn't challenge police
Oh my
investigation,
God,
Who did
Jack,
not
don't do
it's
this.
challenge?
results
Don't do
you're
Is it
going to
that.
not the
Don't
have.
state
do
that's
that,
supposed to
Jack.
You
Jack,
challenge?
people
don't
What are
do
should
you
not
that.
saying?
gag Jacko.
What
Jack,
are you
don't do
saying?
that. Don't go. Don't do
One
that.
after the other, one after the other. Three people speaking. Kilo day. Jack ni.
No, what is
Jack,
he saying? What
engage
he's saying doesn't make
spicy.
sense to
Engage
him. The
spicy.
state is supposed to fight for him. The state
Jack, is
is
Jack
supposed
is
to be
Jack
the
we want to
prosecuting
Jack, now
counsel
No,
let's
for
stop.
we
We
will
Mohbad,
cannot
come back
conclude
to
in
but
that
they are
Imole.
way.
not
We will
doing
come
their
back to
job. So
Imole.
stop
Jack,
saying all the son and the this thing. Leave Stanshi out of this. It's the state that is supposed to be the prosecuting counsel for Mohbad, but they're not doing their job.
wait,
Face
Imole,
the facts. Why don't you
Imole.
want to
You
attack the state?
drifted away from question Jack asked you from the very beginning. Jack
He said
said,
that their displeasure. I've said it.
no, not even
If
that,
they
not
are
even that, not
pleasing
even
with
that,
them,
not even that.
okay,
Jack
what's it?
said
What's the question?
that when the case gets to trial court, that do you think Sanshitu would be allowed to participate?
He will be allowed to participate,
On what
but
ground?
it will not be the one standing for Mohbad. It will be the state standing for Mohbad, but he will be
And
there
she too
watching
will
to
be a
say
He will be
to
there
neutral
object.
watching,
observer.
right? So when you're
Yes, he will be
watching,
there
when
watching and he's going to talk. He's going to speak. If the state is not doing the right thing, he will come up to say, "Hey, this is supposed to be like." You can ask questions
Oh
in the
my,
uh,
court.
oh my
You know,
but
if
that's
you
God.
are
not
if you
true
are
though.
present
No,
in the
That's
Imole,
court,
you
not
you
are
can
true.
wrong.
actually ask
That's where you
questions.
are
No,
joking
no,
with
no,
wrong.
no,
That's
no,
very,
no.
very
Wait,
wrong,
joke or
Molly.
what?
And she
That
too
is
will
very,
observe,
very wrong. That is
see
very,
where the
very wrong.
illegalities are, see if
That is
there's any
very, very
bias
wrong.
from the judge. He
He
will
has
take
nothing to say
notes.
in the
He
criminal
will
court.
take
In the
notes,
trial, he
and
has
then he
nothing to
can
say.
apply
He can only
separately.
come, he can only be part of the lawyers to bring more evidence for them. But he can't say
Yes,
anything. He
but
doesn't
it's
have
the
a
state
stand.
that is the state
There's no
lawyer that will
stand.
be talking.
Only the state lawyer can say.
So now, which takes me back to that question that if Sanshitu cannot participate and will not, I will stand on it, will not participate. So what is the celebration of this Sanshitu?
Yeah, we are celebrating him
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna bring out stuff that will make them. Because right now we don't have anything that will push the case to
Mm-hmm.
the trial court. So he's trying to bring
He
out
is going
stuff
to
that will make
wait,
sure the case
wait.
go to trial court. Because right now,
He,
who they are taking to the trial court is not what we need. Because at the
but
end
the
of the
case
day,
is
if
already
they go
going to
there with
trial
only
court. The case is
hold
already
on
going
now,
to
who are
trial
they
court
taking?
now.
Who are they taking?
They are
Are the people
taking.
taking
Wait,
going there? Are they?
Who
It
are they
doesn't make sense to
taking? Who
you.
are they
oh yeah,
taking?
Who
they
are
are
they
taking
taking
to
now?
wait
They're
now. You've
taking
asked me a
nonsense
question.
people.
Let me answer now. You've asked me a
Oh, yeah.
question. They are taking two
And they are
people. Don't
taking the nurse
forget
and
that
spendings, not and
The
Sanshitu
nurse
spendings.
are
That's
as
what they are
well.
spending. Okay,
taking.
Wait
what will nurse are
now.
spending too? They're taking
Oh,
nurse on the basis
okay.
of
Let me
negligence
ask you.
that
Okay,
is
let me
not
ask you this fair
capable.
question. Imole, I don't want to talk to Spicy because Spicy is a man that will be rough ni. Let me ask
Talk
you
kí
Okay,
now.
ni gbogbo ilé òde ti sọ mí di tug kí ló
Oh,
dé
man,
gan-an.
rough ni. See Imole giving it
okay,
to us
ask
one
now.
after the other. Now,
Okay,
Mo máa lọ
who
posh
I
nísìnyí, mo máa lọ
oh
posh.
God. Based on what we've heard at the inquest, forget what we've heard outside the inquest, what narrative
okay.
we've heard, based on what we've heard in the inquest here, if you were in Sanshitu's position, who would you be charging?
They're not charging now because it's not done. They're not done with
Based on what
the.
you've heard now, based on what you've heard, what have you
Okay,
got
but
to
based on what I've heard
challenge?
now,
Yeah,
if I'm
in the inquest.
the magistrate, you will
Mhm.
not say Sanchitu because Sanchitu cannot take them to
No,
court.
you're not getting
The
You are the one
magistrate.
taking the
Wait
DPP to
now,
court. You're taking the
you will
DPP to
talk
court.
on behalf.
Okay, go on.
I'm taking DPP to court for what? I'm talking
What's
about you
Sanchitu doing now?
saying
Sanchitu
based
is
on what we have.
taking the
But
DPP
no,
to
no, no.
court, right?
It's taking them to court
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
people are mistaking everything. It's taking them
Okay.
to court because he
Mm-hmm.
said the fact finding is not done. So why are they charging these guys? What's his name again? Spending and the nurse. That's why it's taking them to court.
So he's taking them to court on procedural grounds.
Yeah, because they still
So
that
that
thing is
means
still
they're not
ongoing. The
following their
corona is
own
still ongoing.
procedures.
So he's saying
That's
that
what he's
why didn't they
challenging.
finish up? Exactly. Why don't you
That's what
finish up with
so
what
that
you're
so
doing
there
before
should
The
be
taking
no
DPP
sniper,
to court?
stipulation that
the
you guys
sniper,
are suing
Yeah,
the
him.
yeah.
sniper.
That's not pursuing the
Yeah, bro.
process,
Can you Google something?
that's challenging the procedure.
Google something. In a criminal matter, has
Mm-hmm.
anyone challenged DPP's advice and won in any court?
All right, 1 second.
Google that.
As you are doing that, let me continue. You say nobody can challenge the DPP, but it's the DPP that's who set
Anyone
up the
has
corona.
anyone challenged? Has anyone
No, hold on now, hold on. Let them check.
DPP's
I'm just
advice?
asking
DPP's
now, who set
advice
up the
and one.
corona inquest? And
Any
in
court.
Nigerian law, when they set up corona inquest, when they get the magistrate opinion before the DPP will say this is what we're doing, they haven't even done that, and the DPP is suing people that are irrelevant to the case.